Hey guys, Pretzelman945 here. Welcome back to the second episode of Appreciating the Underappreciated. So this is part two of the music in movies part of it. For those who don't know, this is the series where I analyze things that I don't feel like are appreciated enough. It could be anything. A specific idea, a person, a movie, anything like that. So, continuing with music in movies, I think I left off from Lord of the Rings last time. So, let's go into Marvel. So, I think that the way that music is used in Marvel is it really highlights the action-packed scenes. And I think that really helps with the entire atmosphere of the show. So because of that, or not the entire show. Sorry, I just recorded a load of character tier list videos from TV shows, so I'm getting my words mixed up. I think it, like, especially, like, themes like the Avengers theme, and, like, you know, Iron Man's theme, Captain America's theme, they all, like, accompany the action extremely well. And, of course, I can't talk about an amazing Marvel thing without talking about Thanos' theme. Like, just the quietness of it and, like, the way it plays, like, it just seems to signify that, like, this is his destiny, and, like, he will do it, and, like, nothing will stop him in his path. And, like, that's honestly one of the things that I really love about Thanos' theme is how it just does that so well. And then, of course, like, Marvel music for me isn't really so many distinct themes as it is just incredible all around soundtracks. Of course, there is another standout, that is Doctor Strange's theme. I think this theme in particular is like it like fits his character really well, and it's super great to listen to, honestly. Yeah, the best thing I can say about Marvel's movie music is honestly just the way that, with a few distinct themes in there, like the way that the scores in general just accompany each moment and in each of the movies. So now moving on to Star Wars. This is going to be the other biggie one. So what I figure I'll probably do is tackle this prequels and then original and then sequels. So starting with the themes introduced in the prequels, obviously you have Duel of the Fates. I absolutely love this one because of like the way that it just matches the choreography of the actual duel that's happening. Like, it just makes the scene, and you just feel the character tension, and the chorals are so powerful in that piece of music. It's just fantastic. So next we have Across the Stars. So I think this is one of my favorite personal Star Wars songs. A lot of these are, but this one in particular, I love how, like, it. What's funny about this is it's like such a good love theme for such a terrible romance from episode 2. And so, because of that, I honestly feel like it sorry, I'm getting my words tripped up. I think it sounds beautiful. Like, that's the main thing about it. I think it's such a beautiful theme to it. And I just think it sounds like so pretty. Like, really, I think it's like one of the prettiest sounding themes in like any Star Wars movie. So then we get to Battle of the Heroes, and I really love this one because I think that it just like signifies this like breaking of friendship between Anakin and Obi-Wan that I think is just super good. And it just like encompasses all the tension of like their fight, you know, and like how Anakin has turned to the dark side and wants Phil to redeem him, and they have to fight it out. It's just very powerful in that way. One more I wanted to mention in the prequels is the Droid Army March. I think that this march in particular sounds like very menacing to it, and that's something that I particularly really like. Like it just kind of signifies like this doom. You're being marched on by this army of droids, and there isn't anything you can do about it. I like that part of it. So next we come to the Clone Wars, and really the one distinct theme I want to pick out from this is the clones theme. Well, actually, yeah, just one. So, I really love this theme in particular because it, I really feel like it really emphasizes the humanness and the human development of the clones as one of the best characters throughout the entire show, just throughout the show. And I really like that part. I just want to touch on that. And then, of course, there's the original trilogy. A lot to go off of here. So first off, obviously the main theme, one of the most recognizable tunes, like in any movie, in all of movie history, honestly. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, you just like, you hear that and you know it's Star Wars. Even if you're not a huge fan of the movies, just like, you know that it comes from Star Wars because it's that iconic. So yeah, you know that one's just iconic. And then, of course, there's Binary Sunset, which is another one of my absolute favorites, just because of, like, the hopefulness of it. And it's also just another just humongous, just classic song. Honestly. So, yeah, there's a lot to love with that, too. So next up, we have the Cantina Band theme. I have a personal love for this one because, like, I think this one is very underrated. And I think this is a classic and fun one, too, that I always get a kick out of listening to. So, that's it for New Hope. So moving on to Empire Strikes Back. Obviously, first off, we have my favorite song in history, the Imperial March. I really love this song, and I just can't really explain why. This is my favorite song of all time. So next we have Yoda's theme, and of course this is another one I don't need to explain a whole lot. It's the theme that goes to my favorite movie character of all time. But like the thing I really love about this theme is like the lightness of it. Like, just how kind of, like, light you feel like, or like, I can't do the. Yeah, it just sounds like Imperial March. I can't make the beat right, but like, I just like love how like light and hopeful it feels. To like, I love that air to that theme. There's Han Leia's love theme, which is another classic, and it just sounds cool. So then we get to Return of the Jedi. My main standout from this movie that I love is the Emperor's theme. I love how utterly ominous it sounds for just such an evil character like the Emperor. Um, so yeah, I love all of those themes. Then we get through the sequel trilogy, and the first one that I really want to touch on is Rey's theme. Like, just as a personal favorite of mine. I love, like, in The Force Awakens, like, the mystery that kind of envelops her character as we learn more about who Rey actually is. And I think that's, like, one of the things that makes Rey such a good character, is this theme behind her, too. And the next one that I really love is March of the Resistance. Bum, 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 bum. And then however it goes. I just think like I love how like action packed it sounds to it. Like it just screams determination to me. Like that's the like if you made me describe the March of Resistance in one word, I'd probably say determination or determined. Because that's just the vibe that it screams to me. So I really love that part of it. The third theme I want to touch on is Kylo Ren's theme. I love how just ominous this theme sounds, and then like the way it just mixes with Snoke's theme and like his command of it, and like I just think it's really good personally. I don't believe I'm missing any obvious ones. I hope I'm not. That will do it for this episode of Appreciating the Underappreciated. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.